morning. It's Tuesday. I have started really late this morning. I slept through 4 of my alarms. I don't know how I managed to do that, but clearly I managed to turn them off in my sleep. So I'm kind of taking that as I probably needed the sleep. So we're just going to roll with it today. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling motivated to get the jobs done. It's a packing day today. I know I've not vlogged for 3 weeks or so. I just didn't fancy it, didn't fancy vlogging. I was going to vlog last week, but then, I don't know, just didn't happen, so I didn't stress myself to try and do it. But this week I was more on the ball and I fancied picking up the camera. Last week it was my birthday. I think I had a bit of birthday anxiety a couple of weeks ago, so that was probably one of the reasons I didn't vlog. But my actual birthday was really good. I had a really good day, really good weekend. It was very chilled. It was obviously another kind of COVID-y type of birthday where everything wasn't quite normal. I still managed to have a really good time, so yeah, I might show you a few of the presents I got as well, because I'm not going to do a separate video or anything on that. But for now, I need to get on and start packing the boxes. I'm really hoping I manage to get everything packed and sorted today, and then I can get them shipped out tomorrow, but if not, the very latest they'll be shipped out on Thursday. Of course, I've got my little crate of things. I really love how these things came together this month. It's kind of Happy Mail themed, but it's not too Happy Mail themed. Like, there's envelopes and stuff in there, but there's still decorative things that you could use as well. I'm going to get on and start packing these, and I'll talk to you a little bit later when I have hopefully done the kind of rough pack of them. been and had my lunch, and I took Bonnie out in the garden for a bit for a play because I know I'm not going to get a chance to take her for a walk today. I just want to get all these packed and done and not have it go over to tomorrow. She's currently in here with me though, and I have one of her treat toys, so she's just doing that. That should hopefully help tire her out. But yeah, I'm going to finish packing the boxes. I've done those ones, and then I've got a few up there and a few on this desk still to do. Then I've got shop orders and the second Happy Mail tier to pack. I'm not feeling too tired yet, so I'm going to get on with it. I don't know how I'm going to show you this. So I'm done packing up the orders and the Patreon stuff. Ooh. That was so close to falling over my shoulder. This is all of them. I now need to go through these and sort them into UK and outside the UK. If you've bought from me recently or are a patron recently, you'll know that I've been using Click and Drop. It's a lot less pretty than when I use all of my little coloured stamps that I've got. I swapped around the budget that I had for buying stamps in advance, and I used that to buy the postcards and the other like extra products each month for the shop. So I still have a lot of the UK stamps, so like the normal first class large, so I'll use those on UK people's post. But if you're not from the UK or your package is over a certain weight, I will probably be using Click and Drop just for the ease of it. There is still a few spaces on the smaller Happy Mail tier. The bigger Happy Mail tier though is all taken. That's got no more spaces on it, and I'm not going to be opening up any more spaces on that. But yeah, the tier below that, so you get the art print and the postcards and a little die cut, that's got spaces on. So, and obviously all the other ones below that have unlimited spaces. So yeah, if you fancy it, I'll have my Patreon link below, as always. Actually put my light on and show you some things I got for my birthday. Nosy much? Excuse me? That's mine. They're all mine. No! You're cheeky! Get away! Cheeky monkey! Oh my goodness. This is great lighting, huh? Oh my god, why is it so yellow? Is this any better? No, not really. Let's find a white screen. That's a bit better. Okay, TV is acting like a studio light right now. Didn't really ask for much this birthday. My mum asked me for my Amazon wish list, so I sent her that. And I also told her that Typo was having a sale and there were a few things I liked. I'm living in a room that doesn't really have much storage space, so I didn't want loads of like little bits and pieces and stuff that I didn't know where I'd be able to put it. But I'm going to show you a couple of the things that I got, just some fun things. There were other things that I got as well, but I don't want to make this whole vlog like what I got for my birthday. I just want to show a few things my friends and family got me. Yeah, I don't want to make this super long. The first thing my mum got me is this bag from Typo. It was on offer. It's a big bag. This is going to be a really handy one for shopping because it's big, it's spacious, it has the 2 lengths of handles, and inside it has some pockets, like a key charm thingy so you don't lose your keys in there. And it's also got pockets on the end of it as well to put like a water bottle or something in. So it's just an all-round very handy bag to have. When I say my mum, it's like my parents got me, but my mum chose them because that's usually how it works. But she got me 2 plant pots, again both from Typo. This one is like an ombre and it just says be kind on it, and then this one, as you can tell, just has some pretty flowers on it. I have the issue now though that most of my plants died over winter. This is obviously the first year that I was in this room over winter, and I don't think my room is cut out for housing plants. I need to figure that out a bit, but I also need to rebuy a load of plants because I've got loads of pretty pots and not so many plants. So we're going to work on that over spring and summer. From some friends I got some washi tape. No! TV! It's gone on the like sleep mode. Come back! I got these 2 boxes of washi tape. They have some floral patterns in there and they've also got foiling on them. And then this one which is also floral and foiled. I'll try and take some photos and like put them in properly. I think the store they were from was called like Paper Mash or something, or Paper... It was Paper something. I'll try and find a link to it. And I also got this washi tape from my friend Em, which is Pokemon washi tape. It's got all the evolutions on it. I think this was made by an Etsy store, but it's so cute. And when I realised it was Pokemon, I was like, oh my god. So my brother got me these, which are kits to make figurines. So this one's obviously a Pikachu one, this one's an Eevee one. So they all come in like things like this. And you basically build the little character. Usually you just buy the figurines and then that's it, you put them on a shelf, but being able to make them is kind of fun. This last thing that I have to show you is from my parents. It's a gel kit, like at home kit for your nails. As I'm sure many of you can see, I always have my nails painted. I got to the point where I was painting my nails like twice a week and it was taking me ages, and then I'd have to wait ages for them to dry, and it was just so tedious. Obviously I wanted them nice to take photos with and film videos with, so I'd do it and just kind of account for it when I was planning my days. I first saw this kit on Polly's Instagram, which is, she runs Sai Studios. If you haven't heard of her before, definitely have a look at her shop. It is like stationery goodness. Yeah, she shared this on her Insta stories and I had it in my Amazon wishlist for a while. And then my mum decided to get it for me. It's something that I've not really needed because I've got nail varnish. I've got like a way to paint my nails. I've not been able to justify buying it myself because it's quite expensive. I think it was like £90 or something. But this thing is like a dream. I have never had like proper gel nails before. I've only ever had like normal nail varnish nails. I don't know how I've not had gel nail varnish before because they just don't chip. Normal nail varnish, within a day or 2 if I was lucky, they'd start chipping. These ones, I've had them since Sunday, it's now Tuesday, and they look just as good as when I first did them. I can't get over it. It was kind of a learning curve. It took me 3 tries to get them right. I figured out that it's very thin layers that you need. I was used to doing like thick layers because I was impatient, and I had like this quick drying stuff for my nails, which never worked properly, but it did a good enough job. I ordered a couple more colours from the website because with the kit, this one comes with like, I'm not going to say boring colours because each to their own, but for me, my mum bought me one bright colour separately, so she got me an orange one because she knows I like my orange. So it comes with like a top coat, base coat, and then those 4 colours. I quite like the pink. The pink's quite bright, but the rest of them, there might be a time and place where I need those colours, but my everyday nails, I like them bright. So it takes me like an hour to do both my hands, and that's because I'm being really particular, and I'm still kind of getting used to being neat about them. So this hand was like 3rd try. I did it first time and it went wrinkly because I'd done them too thick. And then I did this hand, so this was like my second try, and that went fine. I was kind of learning, so then I removed this hand and redid it, and I think I got it good. So I'm very, very happy about that. It's going to be such a time saver. I'm kind of at the point though where I'm like, I don't know what to do with my nail varnishes because I don't think I'm going to need them anymore. I can't see me going back to normal nail varnish now I have these. Yeah, that was what I got for my birthday, or some of the things I got for my birthday. There were other things as well, obviously, but I don't want to make this super, super long. Plus I'm going to go get dinner in a second as well. So, yeah. Good morning, it is Wednesday. I am having an odd jobs day today. I obviously managed to get everything packed up yesterday, so I will be going to the post office at some point today. But before I do that, I have kind of fun but stressful jobs to do. I sent out a monthly catch-up email to everyone who is subscribed to my email list, and in that I mentioned that I was getting on a roll with designing washi tape and some other products. When I say getting on a roll, I've taken like the first steps. I'm in contact with the manufacturer. I am going through the process of trying to get my head around all of it. It's definitely not straightforward, especially because I do a lot of traditional art, so it's not like digital that can just be stretched to whatever shape and size and everything. I've got those emails to reply to today. I'm also in the process of getting die cuts outsourced and made. For my Patreon, I do a little like die cut pack myself, like I print and cut them at home with my Cricut machine, and that's for my top tier patrons in their little Happy Mail packages. For the April collection, I also made die cuts, like a separate die cut pack to have on my shop. That was fine. Then it came around to the May collection, and I was going to do the same when I launched the postcards, and I just had loads of issues with my Cricut, with my printer. They weren't horrendous issues, like they were things that I could troubleshoot, but it was the fact that I was having to troubleshoot them that was really stressful. The main thing that was happening is my Cricut machine was cutting the top half of an A4 sheet perfectly, and then when it got to the bottom it made them like slightly wonky or slightly offset, and I was calibrating it as much as possible, and I tried so many different things to try and get it to just cut them right. I then had my printer ink run out and the black wasn't coming out super black because I didn't have any grey ink. I still need to test actually whether the grey is going to make a difference or if I need to get some different ink. Just lots of things that I didn't need to deal with, and it stressed me out, and it was the first time I'd felt like really stressed, like on edge stressed in quite a few weeks, and I've been doing pretty well keeping my stress levels to like a minimum. It is probably going to cost me a bit more to outsource them, but the time, the stress or lack of stress it will bring me will be worth it. I've definitely changed my mindset in how I do things like that. Usually if something like that happened I would just push through and be like, it's fine, I'll just get it done, I'll get there eventually. But I've started to be a bit more like, if something's not working, it's causing me stress and I've done my best to try and fix it, find another way, like find another way to do it. So that's what I did. I've relieved myself of that stress. I've found a manufacturer who should be able to do them. I'm just going through the process now of finalising the artwork to their specifications, because obviously I was making them to print and cut on my Cricut at home, but they have like a set size of paper, they print however many pieces on. So yeah, I've just got to basically make it to their standards, which is tedious, but once it's done, it's done. Like the artwork's done, so I can just reorder as many as I want. So there are currently some die cut packs left over on my shop of the ones that I print and cut at home. Those are all perfect. The ones in those packs are like, nothing went wrong with them. The ink's fine, the cut's fine, but obviously I won't be restocking those ones. Once I figure out these new ones, I will be replacing them. The fun thing about that is the manufacturer I found for the die cuts also does stencils and clear stamps, so I have options of more products, which is fun. Expensive, but fun. So I've been looking into that and trying to like budget things. I think I am going to dip into my savings for some of these things just to get the ball rolling, because this is what I want. I want to make my artwork into more than just pictures. I love doing art prints and postcards, but being able to have it like on usable things that I can use in my journals will be amazing, like so much fun. At the moment though, I'm going to focus on die cuts, washi tape, and also greetings cards, because greetings cards, you can order those in like smaller quantities, and I'm obviously kind of on the ball with designing postcards, so it's not too much difference in formatting those to go to print. So that is some of the things that I'm going to be working on today. Yesterday I forgot to show this as well. I did show it at the end when I moved my little job across because I'd done it. But this is my new planning system. I still have my passion planner. I still love my passion planner, but I don't know, I hit a wall with it, and sometimes that happens, and I found myself needing something more visual and tactile in order to stay on top of things. I was colour coding in here, so I knew my colours, like these are all the colours that coordinate with the plans in here. I am massively visual in general, like colours, pictures, things in front of my face. That's what gets me to concentrate on things. As you can tell, you guys know what my office looks like. It's colourful, it's bright, there's stuff happening everywhere. This is like the most simple planning system I think I've ever had. I've just got all of the jobs that I need to do in the month, like the main jobs. I've made a little laminated thing with a magnet on the back. This is actually recycled magnet stuff. I took it off the back of, I think it was like a to-do list pad or something. I just kept it like a sheet of magnet stuff. And then I cut it up and put double-sided tape on it, like the super strong one, and stuck it to the back of them. So these are the things I still need to do in May. It's mainly videos now. I've done the bulk of the work. I try and get all of this done in the first couple of weeks of the month, because that way I can kind of have a more relaxed end of the month. Like, I don't have to be stressing too much, and it's not that many things. It looks like a lot of things, but I've broken them all down into smaller jobs. When I'm doing a job, I put it on this little line, so like before I leave my office I choose what I'm going to do the next day and put it on there, so then when I come in the morning I know what I need to do. So that is my new planning system for now. It's not so pretty but it's practical, it's visual, it's tactile, like I can physically move the jobs along when I've done them, which is something that massively helps me. I will probably go back to this at some point, like go back into this. I use the back pages more at the moment, like I've been filling in my little TV series slash film pages, and I have things in here like things to remember with work, so like the sizing of different thumbnail texts and stuff like that. I'm kind of bummed that I got behind with the mood tracker, because I was on the ball with that. Like I was filling in my coloured dots, it was great, going perfectly. And then I fell off in April. So that's how my passion planner is going. It does really bug me that I can't like stick in one planner, but I'm starting to realise that planning is more just using what you can and what you need and kind of changing it up as and when, because unless you are doing something like school or something that is structured for you, being self-employed, things change all the time. Like there is stuff changing all the time, and my needs for planning change. Right now I don't need my days planned out hour by hour. I just need to make sure I'm getting stuff done and making sure I'm highlighting and focusing on the important things in my month. I'm going to get to the emails now and get the ball rolling with that. I'm hoping by the end of the day I'll somewhat be closer to getting something made. I'd love to be able to get all the artwork and stuff sent off to the die cut place, but we shall see. What I'm doing right now is probably one of the reasons I put this off for so long, and also why I try to do it myself first, because I obviously have my own way of doing it. I figure it out with my machines, I figure it out with the software I've got. I don't use Photoshop, I don't use Illustrator, I can't afford those, I use GIMP. But pretty much every sort of printers out there wants you to provide them artwork in a certain file format with a certain colour thing, the CMYK stuff. They need cut lines to be a certain size, they need the images to be a certain distance away from each other. I just keep thinking though, once it's done, it's done. I don't have to edit it again. I just have to, if I needed to restock them, I just have to send the file off to them again and be like, yo, I need some more, here's my money. I'm at the point where I feel like I should just bite the bullet and buy the Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator and all that jazz, but also it's £50 a month that I cannot afford right now. I know it looks like nothing has changed between the last clip and now, but it's been like half an hour, almost an hour. I'm about to go get some lunch, but I've just been fiddling around on my website to try and sort the shipping thing. I have had free shipping to the UK on everything on my website, on my shop, for the entire time I've had my shop. Like, it's always been free shipping unless you're outside the UK. I've decided to change it. So instead of being free shipping to the UK on any order, it's going to be free shipping to the UK on orders of £10 and more. The main reason for this is postage prices have gone up. I do try and keep it as affordable as possible on my website, but it's got to the point where I want to add smaller items like greetings cards. I want to be able to sell them individually on my shop. I do actually have the 5-pack Lucky Dip of postcards, which is £3.25, and a few people have bought that singular, like just that by itself, because it's free shipping to the UK, so they only pay £3.25. Out of that though, even though it's free shipping, I'm still paying postage, so that's 85p for a first class stamp, comes out of that £3.25. There are PayPal fees and Wix fees, which Wix is the website host, and then obviously the price I've paid to get them made. So there's not really much of a profit on that item, and I could just sell things that are more costly, but I don't want to do that. I want to still have the option to have cheaper items on my shop. I think this is probably the best way to do it, because 85p to £1.29 in postage on a £10 order is better than what I was doing before. So if I make the postage free on orders of £10 or more, it helps a lot on my end to not lose money, and make sure that the time that I'm putting into it with packing the order, making the order, designing the order, all of that stuff is worth it. I'm also going to up my shipping prices for outside the UK. Again, I've had that on £4 no matter where in the world you are and no matter what you buy. It's just £4 flat rate. This doesn't cover postage nowadays. Most of the orders that I get to outside the UK cost £5.95. So that £4 kind of takes the bulk of it, but I'm still paying almost £2 out of the price of the product. That's just to send it. So yeah, that's where my brain's at. Like I said, lots of odd jobs today. Lots of weird odd jobs. I just got an email from the ephemera die cut manufacturer, cutting printer place, saying that my artwork's being reviewed and they're going to get back to me about it. They use 220 GSM card, which I think I currently use 300 GSM, so they're a bit thinner than my current card, but they laser cut instead of with a little blade. They do it by a laser, so that's cool. I am going to have to order a sample of it before I order like the main bulk of them, because like I said, I'm not using CMYK, so the colours might not be what I want. So I'm going to have to ask how much that's going to cost, but I'm going to just have to bite the bullet with that one and hope that it's not too expensive. I feel like this is the really uncomfortable part of designing stuff that people don't really see, where it's like, thanks Bon. It's like, hi, do you want to come up? Look, yeah, up. It's the bit where you're going back and forward and you don't quite know if you're getting it, and you don't want it to all like fall through, and all the time you put into figuring it out and trying to figure it out to not be worth it. But also you have to kind of do these backing and forwarding and jumping over hurdles and like trying to figure stuff out with them, and also budgeting, because there's loads of like costs that they don't put up front. They usually give you like a price per item. For washi tape it's the price per roll. For the ephemera it's price per A3 sheet, and they've told me they can fit 8 sets on a sheet, so I have to work out how many of those images I want in the sets I'm going to sell, which I think I'm going to need 3. So on an A3 sheet I can get 2 and a bit, like 2.5 packs of die cuts from it. So I have to split that price between that. There's also VAT, shipping, all of those things coming into it as well, and obviously like me having to buy a tester thing, I'd have to kind of budget for that too. There's just so many like tedious bits to it. This is why I've put it off. I've just like mentally not been prepared for it. But I am now, and I'm doing it, and I'm getting it done, and I will have die cut packs back on my shop at some point. And I'm not going to say hopefully, because it will happen. I'm gonna make it happen. But we're gonna go get some foods. Yeah? Hungry? You hungry, girl? Had my lunch, I have been on a dog walk, I've been to the post office, I have eaten some strawberries. I am now in my bedroom reorganising my chest of drawers because the box that the gel manicure stuff came in is like big and bulky, and I want to try and find space in here to put it and keep it. So I'm just organising them. I'm watching a stream on 160p because our internet is awful, so if I watch anything in like 360 or above, it will probably lag, and then I'm going to do a bit of work. I have some exciting stuff that happened to do with the die cuts. I'll chat to you a bit about that in a minute once I've done tidying all of this. I feel like today I've just been talking non-stop because there's not really been anything to show you. There's lots happening, but there's also not lots happening. I decided to sit down and do that this evening. This is one of the kits that my brother got me for my birthday. Now I've got little Evie to put somewhere, I don't know where, probably on a shelf somewhere. I might put it up on this one so I can see it. Very cute little kit. I'm looking forward to doing the Pikachu one now. But yeah, it's like 6:30 and I'm done with work. I need to do my accounts at some point, but I might do them tomorrow morning. Be careful, you're going to fall off there. She has so much space to lie down and she's choosing to be right on the edge. The exciting email that I got was from the die cut people. They have sent me a test cut, so like a photo of a test cut that they did of my die cuts. It's exciting. I find it so... I don't know what the word is completely, but it's like the fact that something I came up with in my brain and then made into like a thing, like a picture, is now somewhere in the UK being printed and cut somewhere else. I don't know, I can't, that sounds so stupid out loud, I don't know. I feel like my designy friends will understand it a bit. It's such a fulfilling, I suppose, feeling, kind of an achievement feeling. I now just have to confirm with them that it's all good. I think I am going to buy a sample pack, sample print cut, I don't know, from them, just to double check the colours, but they looked alright from the test print. It was less than a week ago that I decided to do this, and I'm already at this point. The company that I'm using has been amazing up until this point. I can't fault them at all. They've been so quick with getting back to me. They've been so helpful, considering I've been one of them annoying customers that's been like, yeah, so I can't really do it your way because I don't have the software. I'm tired.
It's been a lot of emails back and forward, editing things, waiting around, obviously post office today. It's just been an odd jobs day and I've got a lot of odd jobs done. I'm gonna go find some food. I'm gonna try not to let this numpty fall off my bed. Whoa! Oh, Bonbon! You've got to be careful when you're upside down on a bed. You silly sausage, you're all dozy. You a sleepy girl. Say bye. We'll see you in the morning. Wait, the hi, I'm Meg bit. Because it's the first word, so my brain's like, make it work. Make sure you say words. Okay. Sorry. A podcast about journaling, creativity, and everything in between. My mum gave me a smash book for a birthday. I can't even remember which one that was. And I started using that to just kind of put all the little mementos that I collect from being out and about, going on trips, random packaging that I just like the look of and didn't want to get rid of. So I stuck it in. I have just finished my lunch and recording with Meg. I've not mentioned it yet, but we are starting a podcast, hopefully, as long as things go well. Anytime I've been invited to do a podcast, it's always been quite a daunting thing for me. Just chatting, talking, that's daunting. My social anxiety is like, nope, no thanks. But Meg messaged me a few months ago, I feel like it was now, asking if I would want to be involved in one. She's wanted to do one for a little while, but she didn't want to do it just like solo, so we've decided to do it together. I find my voice so cringe. I'm just not a very good talker. It's always something that's like, ugh, when I'm doing it. And also like doing an intro and outro and anything that's kind of scripted. I am just awful. Like, I cannot do scripted content. It's awful. I think it went well. She's going to be doing the editing and stuff. That's something I couldn't really take on my shoulders. We were on Zoom for 3 hours, so we got a lot of chatting done. We're probably going to record them like in bulk and then release them gradually. Not 100% sure on the logistics of that, but when we have all of that down, I will be sure to let you know. I'm excited because it's like a new thing, it's a new platform. I feel like I'm at a point though where I want to push that kind of boundary a bit on the comfort zone level of things. I could just avoid things like this just because it's easier, but I wanna get better at it. I wanna get better at talking. I was saying to her as well, it's kind of like post-pandemic therapy on learning how to human and talk again. I am now knackered, like full-on KO knackered. Which that's an anxiety thing. I haven't spoken that much in months. So I've had my lunch now and I'm in bed doing some work on my laptop that's just like chill work, and I'm probably gonna have a nap in a minute. So yeah, fun anxiety things, but it's good for me to kind of push the boundaries and also learn how much time I need to rest. So I know that if we're recording a podcast, I kind of need to take the day to just do easy work or no work, which is fine because I can do that. I'm currently kind of emailing back and forward still the people who are cutting the die cuts, and they're finalising my artwork, which is so exciting. There's a hair in my mouth. If this is all the footage that I've got from today, I might vlog tomorrow as well. I don't really know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'll figure that out. It'll probably be more of this, to be honest. All I know is I need a nap, I need to finish this work, and I need to chill and rest because this morning was a lot for my little anxiety brain. Oh my goodness. I've just woken up from a nap and Meg sent over the file of the podcast and I just listened to it. It's like half an hour and I'm so annoyed. I was using these headphones and it sounds like this little jingly bell for the first half of the podcast because this kept like rubbing on my clothes. Basically, I need to invest in a podcast mic or some sort of standing mic that's away from me. I also massively like analysed myself the whole way through. I think as we get chatting I get more relaxed with the format. But I definitely have some like anxious giggles going on in it. And I have to remember as well not to be like, yeah, like I would in a normal conversation. And just let Meg talk rather than being like, Other than that though, for first recording, I don't think it's too bad. It's obviously the first one, so we've both got to kind of get our bearings with it. I think it's going to be nice though. It's basically just me and Meg nerding out about different stationery and journal topics. So yeah, that was my day today. Oh, I did order and pay for my samples for my die cuts, so they should be coming somewhere. So yeah, I will probably speak to you tomorrow. Hi, good morning, it's Friday. I'm wearing my clouds again. Just felt like a clouds day. It's really horrible weather outside, it's super windy, super miserable, grey skies, so we're going for some clouds. I wasn't going to vlog today, and then obviously yesterday I was basically sat in bed most of the day working. I don't think I really filmed much, so I thought I'd record what I get up to today as well. I'm going to be recording videos mainly next week, so I'm probably not going to vlog next week. So I am going to continue to edit the greetings cards that I started yesterday. This is the one that I did yesterday. It's coming up really, really green, but it's not. It's the same green as the postcard, which do I have one to hand? So it won't come out quite as like acid green as it's showing on the camera. It comes out a bit more dull, so it should match this. I'm going to spend my day basically trying to get a set of cards sorted out for the No Rain No Flowers collection, and if I have time, the Sending Smiles collection. I'm currently going through my die cuts that I kind of organised for cutting myself on my Cricut for the May collection, but getting them like together on a separate file. This way I'm kind of ahead of myself a bit, so once I have sorted the April, the No Rain No Flowers die cuts, I can kind of go straight onto these. These were the card ideas that I came up with. This one I tried in 2 different colours. This is one of those things where they're all quite similar. I like the simplicity of them. I am someone who enjoys simple design, like just simple, not too much going on. But I do feel like I'm also someone who loves the busyness. I kind of jump between the two. I'm not like a middle ground person. I either love simplicity and like bold designs, or I like lots of busyness going on. Before I carry on with all of that, I am going to go get some food though, and probably walk Bonnie, maybe, depending on the weather. She heard that. So I printed off one of the cards. I kind of want to get an idea of what they look like with the die cuts and the postcards and stuff. I'm always really tempted to add like a gloss over the top of the postcards and stuff because it does look nice, but then I'm like, it kind of makes them less recyclable. So I'm going to order these in a different type of card. I think it's matte on both sides, but it kind of has like a finish on the front. I want to get at least like one design that I'm 100% happy with and order it. I think greetings cards I will end up adding like gradually over time. My goal is to have like 3 different card designs for each collection, so then you can buy them individually or as a set if you wanted to. But yeah, I'm not going to have the money to just like fork out on greetings cards every single month, so that's something I can kind of gradually do over time. And just add them one by one. This one I managed to somehow, and I don't know how, print off in the A6 size. So this is the actual size of the cards that I'm going for. The main reason I'm going for this size to start with is because I have the cello bags already, so I can use the same cello bags that I use for the postcards because they're also A6. So this is the actual size. These ones printed off a bit smaller. I couldn't figure out how I managed to print this one in actual A6 size on an A4 piece of paper. I wasn't going to spend ages figuring that out because I just wanted them for like to look at as like a set of cards and like, you know, a bit of interaction. I don't know why this hair is like, actually I know why it's doing that. It's because I've had it tucked behind my ear when it was wet and now I've got a permanent kink in it. I went and showed my mum and kind of spoke it through with her a bit. This one doesn't feel like it kind of fits with the others. It's like, it's slightly different, like it's a bit by itself fine,
together as a set, a bit awkward. I'm going to take the daisies from this one and the quote on this one which says have a lovely day. Same way I've done these ones, I'm just going to have the daisy on it here and it's going to be green background. I might as well just do it and show you what I mean. I might even try putting a border around these ones just to see if it makes a bit of a difference. I don't know, because they kind of look like stickers like that, I feel like. I could make them look like stickers. So many ideas. I feel like some days my brain is just like pew 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 pew, try this, oh my god, did you saw this, oh my god, oh my god. And other days I'm just like, come on, kick in, work. My desk is basically covered in printouts of all the different versions I've done of these cards. I put together a little image with all of the designs without the border and with the border and drop shadow, and I posted that on my Patreon, so I'm gonna wait and see what people think. I feel like it's not a massive difference. The only one that will look slightly different is the rainbow one, because the rainbow needs the white border around the edge. If not, it blends in to the background too much. The other ones stand out just fine without the border, but I am going to call it a day there. I'm going to check the Patreon post this evening and see what people have said. Maybe I'll place an order for one of them. If not, I will place an order tomorrow morning for one of the cards. So yeah, that was this week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed. I feel like there's a lot that's happened this week. I did the packing up, I did the podcast thing with Meg, been designing a lot, but I kind of just roll with it whilst my brain is on the ball and motivated to do it all. As always, a big thank you to my patrons who've supported me this month. If you're on any of the tiers, your name will be on the screen now. Hopefully most of you who are on the Happy Mail tier will have received your packages by now, unless you're a bit further away, in which case it might not have got to you yet. I hope you'll have a lovely day and I will see you in my next video.